Now it's time for the top 10 WWE wrestlers who were almost killed in the ring. Number 10. Randy Orton recently faced Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam 2016. In the match, Lesnar hit a very violent elbow on Orton's head. Orton received a concussion and also bled profusely. Some fans on the internet actually thought for a moment that Orton may have passed away during the match, as crazy as that may sound. Number 9. Shane McMahon is known for his daredevil stunts and the fact that he has no fear whatsoever. So when he returned to the WWE in 2016, many people were interested to see him wrestle again. So the match was made. The Undertaker against Shane McMahon in a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania. In this match, Shane McMahon climbed to the top of the Hell in a Cell and jumped off it and fell onto a table where the Undertaker was laying. He moved out of the way and crashed to his doom. A lot of people thought Shane McMahon died doing this move, and if he would have missed, he may have died. Luckily, he ended up being okay. Number 8. Back in 2015, Seth Rollins interfered in a match between Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. Towards the end of this match, a cage began to lower, and on the bottom of this cage, there were spikes. Seth Rollins was not aware of these spikes, and when he began to interfere during this match. As you can see in these stills, he was almost impaled by these spikes. Luckily, Rollins got away without being hurt. Number 7. Before coming to the WWE, The Big Show appeared in WCW as the Giant. There, he feuded with Kevin Nash. And during a match at WCW Sold Out, Kevin Nash attempted to hit his patented jackknife powerbomb. As you can see in these stills, he had a very, very difficult time trying to lift the Big Show. Ended up dropping the Big Show on his neck. Big Show injured his neck, but it was not severe, and he was back a few months later. Number 6. Brock Lesnar is known as a freak athlete and can basically do anything in the ring. But at WrestleMania 19, in a match against Kurt Angle, he was unable to hit the shooting star press correctly. He ended up actually hitting himself in the face and not hitting the full rotation. He ended up receiving a concussion for not hitting this move correctly. Number 5. Mick Foley is known as being able to take a lot of punishment, but at Hell in a Cell in 1998, this match went way too far in a match against The Undertaker. The Undertaker threw Mick Foley wrestling as Mankind off the top of the Hell in a Cell, where he landed on a table and nearly died. He ended up also getting thrown through the top of the Hell in a Cell on accident when he was powerbombed on the top of the Hell in a Cell and falling through. Mick Foley was never the same, and he retired just 2 years later, but did wrestle occasionally after that. Number 4. Stone Cold Steve Austin is one of the most famous wrestlers of all time, but he nearly died in a match against Owen Hart, where Owen hit a reverse pile driver on Austin, breaking his neck and nearly paralyzing him. Austin ended up wrestling the match for a few more minutes and winning with a roll-up. Number 3. Tyson Kidd is currently injured with a neck injury. This neck injury occurred in a match against Samoa Joe a few years back when Samoa Joe was having a tryout match with WWE. He hit a muscle buster on Tyson Kidd, breaking his neck and nearly paralyzing him. Number 2. Darren Drago is a former NFL player who appeared in the WWE as Draws. At one point, he was even a member of the Legion of Doom. In October of 1999, Droz faced D'Lo Brown in a match at a WWE TV taping. In this match, D'Lo Brown hit a powerbomb on Droz and ended up paralyzing him. Droz is still paralyzed to this day. Number 1. Back in 2012, Jerry Lawler teamed up with Randy Orton to take on CM Punk and Dolph Ziggler. In this match, Dolph Ziggler hit several elbows in a row on Jerry Lawler's chest. Later that night, Lawler went back to commentary, and during a match, he actually had a heart attack. He actually ended up dying, but was revived by doctors. Later that night, Michael Cole actually had to go live on the air and tell people about this. It was obviously a very emotional moment. Lawler ended up recovering, though, and came back to WWE a few months later. Lawler has claimed in interviews since that he believes the elbows by Dolph Ziggler is what caused the heart attack. Now, we don't 100% know if that was the case, but this is what he claims.